Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. It is me, the Arcana Angel, Spirit-led, cornbread fed, and we are up in the building. I don't know why we are here other than the Most High have called us, and I answered the call. Inviting in the spirit of wisdom and truth, giving honor to the Most High. Inviting you in, whatever species you identify with today, come on in. We're talking about false flags and the devil's advocate. So come on in. Make yourself at home. We are on the cusp of a new chapter in our lives. I love that. Spirit had me come on at 5:15, wanting us to know to embrace the journey. It's a lot of adventures about to kick off. Like that. Come on in, come on in. We're under a waxing crescent moon phase. Yeah, this thing still is doing that thing it was doing last time. So, I don't know. Come on in. We're going to do a spread. We got the deer, the eagle, and the tree. But it came out like a cross, like judgment. Spirit said the past, the present, and the future. So this is going to be kind of a deeper dive, I guess. You know, we're going to break this thing down. Most definitely. All right. False flags. The devil's advocates. When I thought about the devil, first of all, false flags just had me. I was like, what now? We just got the proof that we needed, Spirit. The proof is in the pudding. And what's up with the false flags? And then he kept going and said the devil's advocate. I was like, oh, he said somebody deliberately trying to throw some stuff up in the stuff. Somebody tried to make something false that's true, or true that's false. It's really false. Because the flag represents victory, faith, divine presence, right? Somebody acting like they in the presence of divine and they not, that they have God's power behind them and they don't. Somebody's actually faking the funk. How you doing? Come on in, come on in. I don't know, because the devil's advocate is somebody that publicly supports somebody. So it could have something to do with a public spiritual leader. Dun, dun, dun. Or their associate. It could just have somebody, have to do with somebody harassing somebody. I don't know. We're going to break this thing down, but it's a lot of stuff going on. Deers are usually timid. But this deer is dead. You see, this is the skull, the skeleton, the bones. It's like giving somebody trying to ward off something negative. Right, usually that's why they keep those heads like that, the bones and the skulls, to ward off negativity. So that's a good thing, right? If we have a new chapter that we coming up on 0-0 energy, 0-0-0 energy. Catch that shift, 0-0-0 energy. It's a lot of uncertainties moving from the old way to the new way. So we're going to break some of that on down, help you clear it out, because flags are a marker, help you identify those things that are in fact not fact. Yeah, that you can get the victory. That's what Spirit said, that you can stand up and that you can speak clearly, that you can understand clearly about whatever it is that you urge to do. I like that. Okay, now you see how it's already coming together. Today being a 9-day is all about karma and being well aware. Karma and being well aware. And it's the beginning of an inner transfer. Okay, so, excuse me. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? These feet seem like they just get bigger and bigger every day. But I kind of see where Spirit is going with the false flag and the devil's advocate. I just had a thought about my feet getting bigger and bigger every day. I liked it that. But the devil's advocate. The new chapter in our lives. Being well aware of the beginning of the transformation, but that's where the false flag is, like the resistance of it. Recognizing the signal, recognizing where you are resisting the change. The eagle is here, moving from somebody that's timid to somebody that's arrogant or so for sure. Somebody that's moving from somebody that's skittish to somebody that's dominant. Now that's a great big transition, especially when we're talking about the warriors. The tree came out as the warriors, warrior 1, 2, and 3. And to me, seeing the three entities, the deer, the eagle, and the tree, the past, the present, the future, bridging the gap. The tree representing the ancestors, the present representing them, the future representing either us in the future or the future without us. You know, we don't know what the future holds. But with or without us, it's going on. I know that. I love that though. The heart of the matter. That's what it's about, judgment. It's about doing things out of the heart. Remember, Spirit was telling us, love out of love, not out of getting anything. Don't give to get. Give because that's what we call to do, give. And that came up under judgment, because judgment day, that's when the heart is judged. That's when the heart is judged. Love reigns 2-2. Love reigns. Did you love out of love? Or did you show love to get? Did you give to get some clout? That's that falseness of it all. The devil's advocate, somebody rooting you on just so they can get on. How many people know about that? People trying to get on, ride your wave, get on so they can get on. I gotta turn this air down. I'm sorry. It started getting a little chilly. They want to get on sub, SUV, all terrain. Look, we see right through the rats beneath them. All levels, new devils, all terrain. Wherever you go, they're gonna go. That's why you gotta know how to pick them out, identify them. This is a 9-day. Find out now. And Spirit already been working in that up around and find out energy. It's like to now, over the next couple of days, you're gonna find out. But Spirit said avoid conflict overall. This ain't the time to mollywop nobody. Just be agreeable. Like, who is that? Willie D from the Ghetto Boys, H-Town. He said the police pulled him over and he's, yes, sir, sir. So I don't know if anybody getting pulled over, but Spirit said, be agreeable, Then when they walk out, that's when you call them suckers and son of a bees and whatever. But not to their face, not right now. Avoid conflict. Avoid conflict at all costs. Potential certainties, uncertainties. Oh, and I wanted to, Spirit says, seek the help of the angels. And I know y'all here with me, Spirit-led converted. Y'all know I'm the Arcana Angel. He said, seek the help of the angels. But last night on my Facebook post, I posted that Ruben stuttered, I need an angel. So definitely use your angels, your guardian angels, any angels you know, call upon the angels you don't know. Like me, hit that thumbs up. Spirit-led cornbread fed. Y'all know I'm in the South. The Spirit said it's divine order, divine timing. You know how they say can't nobody get through to God but through Jesus, through the ascended masters. Divine order, Spirit is calling on. Seek the help of the angels, your angels. Communication. Spirit said it's the time to work on communication. Communication not just within your partnerships, your love life, your relationships, but with your spiritual team. Time to work on communication with your spiritual team. The flag is divine presence. The false flag is not using your divine presence. The devil's advocate is everybody screaming they this or they that, like, and they really not. Like that lady that I saw on one of the podcasts that I watched from the South. And the lady, she was a mayor. Not just any lady, she was a mayor. And she was calling out the cholos and calling out the hoods. Like, where y'all lit, y'all say this and y'all claiming that, but y'all ain't showing up. The devil's advocate. False flagging. Point that, false flagging. You can't wave no flag and don't represent. But who says it was time for them to represent, right? Spirit said be agreeable. Was does the cholo supposed to go out there and cause a scene? Then they'll have the devil on their behind. You know what I'm saying? Harassing them. Whereas the devil letting them make it, push their drugs and push their weapons and push their people. Of course they don't care about them deporting anybody from America over there, because that's their business to get them from over here. Is transportation trafficking to get them from over there. You know how much money they make? Like that dude on TikTok that said, I'll just be back next week, and he paid somebody else to bring them back over here. Like, no, they're not gonna contest something that they down with. Man, I don't know where we going with this. Spirit says it's time to fine-tune your skills. It's time to fine-tune your love life. It's time to fine-tune your family. It's time to fine-tune your freedom. What's your definition of freedom? It's time to fine-tune your creativity. What are you creating? Creators create. What are you creating? Creators create. False flag assimilate. So it's a bunch of simulation going on. Y'all been checking out them AI videos. Boy, I'll be like 3 videos in before I realize it's computer generated. And then it's just so false. Like, it look false. I'm like, we don't act like that at the drive-thru. Like, I have acted like that at the drive-thru, but just not off the muscle. They was making it seem like it was okay, all the conflict and confrontation, and that's what Spirit is telling us. I guess that's how you will know the real from the fake, because we going from war times to peace times. But the fake stuff, all they know is all the generated uploads that we've been warring about, right? We're in the great divide. AI is going to be all about war, separation, conflict, loss of freedom, survival, unfaithfulness, unbotheredness, deliberately doing this and deliberately doing that. Because we really do have conscience of making the decision yes or no. And a lot of us are not going to act the way AI acted in a lot of those videos because of the consequences. Like, duh, do you really want to live like that? They distorting reality. That's why Spirit is saying, check yourself. It's time to fine-tune your reality. 515, it's time to fine-tune your reality. Nurture yourself. So we gonna break this thing down. I'm gonna pull some cards. I don't know why I'm talking so much. I kind of, like, I never know what the reading is gonna be about, other than the title, just like you do, until we come on. And so, it's an abundant time coming. Abundant times coming. I like that. Okay. Trust, faith, and forgiveness. I like that. Trusting the vows that came out last time. Remembering the vows that you made to yourself, to the divine, and anybody else in your relationship. The wisdom. Being smart about it. Let's see. The past. The deer energy. The withdrawn energy. The past, like it's stalking you down. Like, can you let the past go? The preyed on energy. The energy that make you feel like you're a victim. Past energy. False flag. False flagging, because you're not a victory. You're not a victim. You have the victory. Right? This, when you see the flag, you see the rally point. Like, if I see the flag, it's supposed to be people like me around me. So recognize the flags that you run into. Red flags, green flags, gold flags. Be aware. Past. Health. Health came out. Health came out under the present and current energy. Disease and affliction. Pointing to what's unhealthy or healthy. False flagging. Something you thought was healthy that's not, or something that you thought wasn't that is. False flagging. Energetic. Spirit said energetic. Persecution, inquisition, and vows. Look, there go that sub level. Deep emotions. Very emotional about some kind of listen and blessing. I like that energy. I feel like something that you thought, look, this is torn, like being pulled. And that's that victim. Remember, you are not a victim. You got the victory. You thought, you might have thought it, but you had faith. Look, medicine, health, high priestess. Leaving those worries behind. Leaving those worries behind. Staying relevant. Let's see. So, past energy. And I wanted to see. Oh. Wow. Life force. Health, life force, union. life force. Lovers is lungs. And you can't have life without breath. You know what I'm saying? I just did a short and I asked where your fans at. Because your fans symbolize breath of life or breath of fresh air. That's the decision. Dominance and life force. Lungs. Somebody could need to watch what they do that affect their lungs. Work on your breath work, your meditation. But the Lovers is a decision at a life-changing moment. Communication. Communicating about this new chapter. Communicating about all the uncertainties and all the choices. It's almost like trying to figure out the best way to say it. Because in the past, you know, it wasn't so easy. It's almost like somebody torn, being pulled, somebody trying to like make somebody feel bad about the choices that they making, like even though they know that something, like the time is up on something, wanting to make a healthier choice, right? That's that past energy holding on to somebody trying to make you feel good, bad about it, persecute you. Be aware of people that try to keep you broken and changed. The Lovers card, somebody that you tied to, but that's the decision. That's the Garden of Eden. You can either stay complacent, stay where you at, stay protected, right? Remember, withdrawing that deer energy. The deer dead though. Like, but you could choose that same route. If that's what you choose to, stay withdrawn. Stay being preyed on. Or move on with confidence. It's all about confidence. The eagle. The eagle is the future. The third wave. And attraction energy. Step out of your comfort zone. Okay, you can either stay where you at, or you can step out. Spirit-led, cornbread fed. You know what I'm saying? Your spirit said you gotta be able to discern the real from the fake. Yes. Spirit-led, cornbread fed. Believe in the impossible. Naturally drawn. Believe in the impossible. I like that blue moon energy. Something you ain't never seen before. Being confident, like that's what, oh, they finally did take the copyright strike off that video. And that's what they say, you gotta be confident and knowing that you gonna see the goodness. Search yourself through the test. Remember, Spirit had already told us we supposed to be looking at the test as a time to sharpen our skills, to fine tune what we got going on, to stay relevant. Using chaos to bring out the best in us. Because we already know, we already got the faith, we already got the flag. We already know God's promises. But you can't pretend that you know God's promises. See, that's how you identify the false flagger. You know what I'm saying? The one that's still mischievous, the one that do a whole bunch of speaking up but don't do no action. The one that's constantly getting penalized. Volkswagen. Believe in the impossible. It's a time to give rather than take. I like that energy. Remember, he said, give love out of love is judgment. He heart checking. He said, seek the help of the angels. And I always say, we angels, we always heart checking. We do things out of love and assignment. And then we already know the Most High is working both sides of the street. He knows what's real and what's fake. Nothing yet is set in stone, but it's gaining momentum. Look, it's time to take action and work through your fears. Paranoia, fear of the warfare, fear of not being able to discern it. Everybody not, expect a powerful change, some stuff being cut out. You about to be able to see for real, for real. Expect a powerful change. The ego is very powerful. They talked about God's divine power, God's powerful presence. And when the temperance card came out in the pre-shuffle and the judgment card, I'm like, this stuff is going, this is above us. Because the temperance is the devil's advocate. Temperance talk to both sides. Temperance can go over there with the bad people and come over here with the good people. Temperance can definitely go either way. It rules the hips and the thighs. Some people could be having problems, or you could be feeling some kind of pain in your hips and thighs. Which way do you go? Where are you really focusing your energy? Maybe you need to add a little bit something. Something. Not just something. Hi, Pip. Little something. Add a little something. Let's see. Add a little something. The situation, what's been changed. The lovers and the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands flew right over the lovers. I don't know, can you see? Can y'all see? Do y'all want to see? See how I flipped that right there? Right on top of the lovers. I said, what changed? Stability. Housing situations. Family situations, lovers. Changing taste, the change in communication. Your neighbors could have changed. Like, you used to probably could have had good neighbors, and now you got neighbors that just make all kinds of noise and don't put their trash can up when they supposed to, and it changed. Unions. Four coins, energy in the star. Underlying energy. It changed. Successful changes. The world card. It's almost like that's tied to that passageway, which you go, which path you go choose. Some people see this as 11-11, but I look at it as this path or that path. This path or that path. 2 of Wands energy. Future plans. It's almost like somebody's future plans changed. Somebody could have had influence over that. Family situation could have had influence over that. Health could have been a reason. Lovers could have been a reason. Distance. Travel could have been a reason. Let's keep on going. What else? What else I want to ask before oh, what's keeping it alive? What's keeping hope alive? Because in the last video, we said the relationship was in ICU. And man, in the pre-show for hospice came out, dog. So I don't know if somebody going to hospice or if the situation is just constantly going downhill. Hospice. I think hospice is where you go to just make somebody come. Oh, and Spirit say get out your comfort zone. But hospice is where you send something or someone to go and get ready to die. Make them comfortable before they die. So I don't know if somebody in your family is on their way to hospice or about to be in hospice, or your relationship is now from out of the ICU into going into hospice. Don't think like this. That don't think that something can happen and I can raise up and everything will be good and prosper. Look, okay, when emotions running high, I don't want nobody thinking negative. Remember, protect it at all costs. Where my heart at? My heart is I believe in the impossible. My heart is I expect a powerful change for the situation to change. It might look like one way, but that's false flagging. I publicly support as a devil's advocate. I'm the champion over any situation. Don't have nobody around me, and I'm in ICU, and don't have nobody around your family members and loved ones that don't expect that God can do it. Because you got to have one mind. You can't be double-minded. You got to all be able to believe. You know what I'm saying? Jesus said we was going to be able to do everything he did and more. And he raised his friends right on up. Vibing so high. Christ conscious. Use to point us forward. Rally us on. I'm sorry, I can't have nobody around me that's already thinking everything dead and gone. No. I already put got you on the flat stone slab. Spirit? What's keeping the situation alive? What's keeping the situation alive? We was just keeping the situation alive. Where your fans at? Remember the breath of life, where you fan at? Yeah, everybody deserves a breath of fresh air. 4-1s energy. 4-1s and the levels. What's keeping the situation alive? Working on it. Scared that somebody scared don't want it to die. They feel death covered. That's hospice. Death is on the way. Somebody don't want it to happen. And the lovers. 4-1s and the lovers clarified by the 4 of 1s and the lovers underlying energy. And this is a situation. Somebody. Two queens. Options. Somebody that don't want to hear nothing. That's that 4. Okay. Wow. It's one situation that's just tumultuous, like somebody minding their business. It's 3 queens right here, but 2 of them. I feel like this is the same person. The false flag and the real one, being able to identify who real and who not. That flamingo energy, sacred, honest, devoted. This one just eat brains. This one, this is the one that like does the praying, do the harassing. It's a annoyance like on somebody's mind, like some get on somebody's nerves. Or although somebody likes somebody, like if it's the same person, it's like they might find you beautiful and attractive, but you get on their nerves. And then you got one who cut off their hands and their feet. Well, not the feet. They cut off their hands though. Somebody cut off their hands, not receiving. And look, the four swords, taking a break, the ending in the tomb. Look, at this, the one that was the zombie, she already got a new victim. She already got a new victim. Because them two masters, like somebody sleep, somebody out doing their thing. Well, it's like I said, it's tumultuous over there. Okay, maybe that's why somebody having a change in thought, a change in who they want to actually be with and how they want to live. Neighbors is out here. Communication is out here. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is fast movement. It's also whirlwind romances. It's also sex. It's also spiritual messages about somebody's partner who they have an sex with or the direction they should be taking. Right, 3 Wands, game-changing advice. Because some people want to go one way and somebody's trying to influence them or persuade them to go the other way. The devil's advocate. God trying to send you a message on the way out and somebody trying to say, no, not that way. But they swear they for you though. What's keeping this situation alive? Thank God somebody is tied to the divine in the garden, either under God's protection. And the choices don't look bad. I feel like either way it's going to be transformation. That's why he said, go deeper. Go deeper. The moon. It's time to put some respect on it. And somebody do, feet do want to, the moon rules the feet and the legs. The key. What's keeping it alive? Dreaming. Thinking that somebody go get it or that you go eventually get it. The Knight of Cups. What's keeping this situation alive is so tempting. Skillful, making somebody make it look good. Give you somebody to cheer on or somebody's been cheering you on. Mind games. I told you somebody want to ride your wave. Somebody want to get on because you on. Use your ideas and to come up. Let's keep on going. 10 of Pentacles. Now, the 10 of Pentacles is strong ties. It's a whole lot of money. This is something, whatever it is, it's because it could be passed down like inheritance because you got the turtle right here. What's keeping this situation alive is this some old money, something that's done lasted through the years, something that ain't this hard to stop. It's the treasure. It's a strong, healthy. That's that health, good health and wellness, healthy, wealthy, and wise. But see, these two entities, this is the wise one. This one right here, they pretty smart too. That's a mouse though. So it's like this, because the mouse sometimes fake busy. And we talking about false flags, right? Like somebody there to, because we said what's keeping it alive, right? They see the value and they fake and busy being fake and artificial, like they helping you and they really not really helping you, just making it look like they helping you. Running around in circles and ain't doing nothing, fake busy. I'm telling you, trying to get money from your ideas, whatever it is that you moving new developments. I don't know if you might want to move in silence around somebody. We go call them out though. This is just what's going on right now. What's keeping the situation alive? Money. Money. The Fool card in reverse. We talking about in hospice. The Fool card is usually a breath of fresh air, doing something new. This could have been going on for the last 7 years and nothing new ever happens. Somebody constantly trying to trip you up. Aries energy. It's like trying to make you feel like that your ideas or what you doing is clownish, but it's not clownish. Right? Remember, they'll be using it. They probably are already using it. Identity theft. Swag jacking. 8 of Cups. What's keeping it alive? Not moving ahead, not moving forward, not pushing. Pushing came out in the energy of the Advocate. Not moving forward, not standing up for yourself, not reforming. Because if you go backwards to the 7 of Cups, this made me go back to the 7 of Cups. False flags, illusions. You're stuck in the illusion. Stuck in the illusion. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Stuck in the illusion. Pathological liars. Lying to yourselves, I feel like, if you delusional. You know how somebody that believes they own lies. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups and the Moon. He got a mask on. He fully covered. He ain't even on the he ain't even on the beach, on the wave. He in a dried up field. Dried up field. Mind games. They could be using alcohol, because that did come out. When I looked at this and it said flask, I was going to say something, but then I didn't say nothing until it was time to say something. Somebody definitely could be like that because of alcohol. Flask. Somebody probably always asking for something. Hangman energy. I was going to say somebody, usually the Knight of Cups is somebody that's aware, right? They go deep. They're usually aware. This person is delusional. Somebody needs to see something from a new perspective. I told you something about somebody's feet. It's significant. Somebody definitely want to sleep with somebody for their money. Use somebody for their money. And somebody acting like they respect somebody just because they have money, things, houses, boats. You know what I'm saying? Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups energy came out as family secrets earlier. Remember that Ten of Pentacles, long money, wisdom, somebody trying to get the secret recipe, trying to get the inheritance, just messing with somebody trying to get the land. They just want the car, they just want whatever it is that you got. They'll tell you anything. They'll sell you any kind of dream. They'll sell you a lake in Arizona type shit. Because they want the family secrets. They want the stability. They want the emotional fulfillment without having to do the work. They want the security and the stability without having to do the work. King of Wands energy. He only get off the throne when it benefits him. He on his throne, but he paying attention. He paying attention. And attention, that's what the flag, that's what the flag do. It get attention. Yeah, you something that you a sight to see. What's keeping the situation alive? It's still relevant. It's still financial because the King of Wands, he financial. He all about his finances. Finances, emotional fulfillment, the dream, the land, the key to the land, the key to the recipe, the key to the project. If you working in a group setting, if you on a project with somebody, Page of Pentacles, they want to know the information. Page of Pentacles is information. Page of Pentacles. Trying to learn something. They're around so they can learn something. Learn how do you do that there. How you make it look so good. How you do that there. How do you make it look like this? When all they could do is make it look like that. They want your trade secrets. Page of Pentacles. That's a lot keeping this situation alive. But not really. That's why Spirit said fine-tune your skills. It's time to fine-tune your relationships. 4 of Wands, lovers. When that Temperance energy came out in the pre-shuffle, when I was getting ready to come on, Temperance is passageways. Passageways. Moving from the past, passing to the future. But we got to get through all this hatefulness, right? We got to be able to point out the false flags. Who for us and who not for us. Who praying on us and who not praying on us. Discipline needed. What's needed? Discipline needed. Oh. I was going to leave that 4 of Wands right there. Discipline is needed. Wheel of Fortune. Something you gotta digest. That this ain't stuff don't happen by accident. Discipline needed. Yeah, to know is you got to know this is the divine order. Divine timing. Fine tune your divine gifts. Discipline needed. Motivation and excitement. Creativity and love, freedom. Discipline needed. And faith. Okay. Because under that false flag is faithless people out here. Remember, that's why I say, how can you proclaim to have the victory? How can you proclaim to have faith and you out here not having faith? You out here not believing in divine timing. You out here not believing in the knowledge that you know, the wisdom that you have gained throughout your existence. How can you doubt your connection to spirit? 801's energy, the sheep back there. He leave the 99 and come get the one. He ain't giving them the message, he giving the message to you. Discipline needed to receive these messages. Somebody need to discipline their pet. Discipline is needed, especially if you want the healing, the restoration. Judgment is out here. It's like, what's your reputation? Are you aligned with your reputation, what you proclaiming to be? Or you throwing out false flags? How you gonna meet the one, somebody that really jig with you, if you out here starting one way, false and fake, and then get mad when they move on because they like, man, I recognize that ain't our, wait a minute, I thought our flag's supposed to have 50 stars. This one only got 47 stars. Now, that's not my tribe. My tribe got 50 stars. Look a little bit closer. Make sure you got the right flag. Because they throwing out the false flag and you get over there looking all how you looking. And then everything up in the earth. You was stable now, everything up in the earth. And they ain't gonna let you go. Because you a benefit. They recognize the divine in you when you don't recognize it in yourself. Be more disciplined, recognizing the divine working in your life through you. Divine order. Be aware of accidents around the home. Somebody could be working around the home, cooking, cleaning. Accidents with knives, tools, spilling something on something that is valuable that you wouldn't want. It don't even have to be valuable. It could just be valuable to you. You might just don't want your stuff messed up. But remember, avoid conflict. It's just if they spill it, don't cry over it. I don't know, long time ago we learned that lesson, the spiritual meaning of spilled drinks. Allow that overflow to come into your life. Right? That's discipline, not to cry over somebody spilling something on your favorite carpet. It do take discipline. But it said the discipline needed to choose wisely. The union, the lover's card, the decision. Blocking out the uncertainties. On the cusp of a new chapter in life. Believe in the impossible. I love that blue moon energy. Let's see. Let's get grounded. Let's see how to make ourselves unstoppable. Get grounded, rooted. The first warriors, our ancestors. Rooted and grounded. That dear spirit having a merciful heart. Sense of awareness, strong sense of awareness. Spirit shows what we need to see to move to being the eagle. Transitioning, answering the call to being warrior number 3. Because we don't stop that custard energy. We're going to go until we break every chain. Fine-tune our skills. Fine-tune our families. Our loved ones. Our love life. Our adventures. What we're trying to create in life. Show us, please. And thank you. How to make ourselves unstoppable through this next shift. Ooh, what was that? Ooh. The morning light. Mother stone waits. At the crossroads, this where we at right here. This that false flag energy. It could go either way. Because you know, this the trickster energy. The devil's advocate. Do you know what you know for real? At the crossroads trying to tell you that if you choose that, it's doom and gloom. You should go the other way. Spirit say it's a time to stand up, speak up, move towards your urges. Look, 30. I love this because today is a 30 day. 30% waning crescent move. Moon phase, waning crescent, all about learning quick. Okay, just like you get this message, you get these tools and putting them to action, having keen awareness of divine order, 30%, divine order, divine perfection, expansion, divine timing, Shango energy, Legua. See you at the crossroads, you won't be lonely. Then I say, ancestor energy, look at that, the roots, how it look like it's connected to the lightning, like the spark, the connection. When we said seek the help of the angels, your ancestors, connect, divine, connect. I like that energy. And I can see the connection, spirit led, cornbread fed, and it's 30. Shango. It's on page 79. Life impacting awareness, game changing advice. Okay. The 9 energy, game changing advice about your love, about your God giving gifts, about tying up loose ends, about your free will, about the impact that you have on the world, about you being a special carrier of the message. You are the divine. Yeah. That's why they want the knowledge from you. Your bank account overflowing. That's why they want to steal your identity, credit card number. Be aware of using the square. For some of y'all, you know how some businesses use the square, be aware. Or I guess any of those kind of scan your card, get your credit card information. Because maxed out credit card did come up in a couple of readings ago, a couple of times. Chango says, live life like you mean it. Each day is unique. Appreciate the the gift of life. Appreciate the gift of life. Dreams subliminated. That moon card, subliminated. What is subliminated? They're going to make me go to... I ain't had to go to the dictionary in a long time, y'all. I'm scared to touch the computer. It already cut off on us one time. That's why I don't have no background music. I would say risk taking to teach goals. So let's see what subliminated means. I know you want to know like I want to know. Because what is subliminal? Because remember, it came out sub-level. And then the dreams and all these illusions, right? The false flags, subliminal, subliminated though. It says subliminated. So let's see. What's subliminated? Did I spell it right? SUBLIMATED. Yes, subliminated. To divert or modify. To get you off your game. To divert or modify. To undergo a change. Dun, dun, dun. They don't want you to go. Didn't I tell you? There's some people, some influences in your life that do not want you to go through this change. And it is some people that's going through a change from solid to gas. Poof. I told you some people didn't want to, they were sparing death out here. Running from death. In hospice. Wow. Dream subliminated. Deferred. Dream. That's made me feel like the dream deferred. Dream subliminated. Do not abandon your dreams. See, don't abandon your dreams. Risk taken to reach goals. 2 important factors: moderation and compromise. Did Spirit say avoid conflicts? It's a 9-day. Be the mediator. Avoid conflicts. In moderation. Remember about the drinking, the flask. Life is existence. We can exist moving zombie-like through our days. Wow. We can have a great job, a beautiful home, and a picture-perfect family and still not be living. Dun, dun, dun. Then we say somebody, why are we here? A change in the housing situation, a change in dreams, a change in relationship, changing how you live your life. Because somebody don't want to just continue to go through. We talked about the zombie. The zombie. Remember? The false flag. The false flagger. Not being able to hold nothing. Not being able to have nothing. Receive nothing. And somebody that is trying to steal your ideas. The zombies. This not no zombie. And Spirit said the zombies go be replaced. It's going to be easy to replace. They go get on the next fresh brain. What Gucci Man say? Another 15. Another train coming. Another brain coming. Wow. Still not be living. We are living life when we take on our days with the knowledge that each will be unique and that although there are likely to be bumps along the way, we forge ahead with enthusiasm. Because we're alive. We're alive. Living means that we follow our dreams. Opportunities as they come our way. Laugh at the jokes and encourage others. Living means treating people the way we want to be treated, overcoming our fears and behaving so that in the end, we don't have no regrets. Judgment Day. Loving out of love. When you make the commitment to follow your dreams, it must be with the understanding that you are undertaking what is likely to be the work of years, which will entail more disappointment than triumph, with no guarantee that you will reach your goal. That's why it came out as the Garden of Eden. Remember, it's like you can stay in your comfort zone or you can start that business. You can stay at that job that won't never give you no raise, or you can go out and be an entrepreneur. You can keep telling people that you can't or you won't, Or you can go out and do it and show them and put the flag, wave your victory flag. When you make the commitment to follow your dreams, it ain't gonna be easy. Like when you leave out the Garden of Eden, all hell broke loose. But there'll be times and circumstances that won't even permit you to continue your quest. That you may never even reach your goal. But still, the happiest people are those who live and who take the risk, who defy these pitfalls and pursue their dreams. Remember, that was one of the things that was keeping this situation alive. Not moving forward, not moving past, like being stuck, stagnated. The happiest people are those who live and who take risks and who defy these pitfalls and pursue their dreams. But get the middle ground and live like you mean it. Forget the middle ground and live like you mean it. The old way of doing stuff. What's going on now? The middle ground. Say, forget the middle ground and live like you mean it. Live according to what you naturally drawn to, what you naturally attracted to. Test before the trust. Test before the trust. Remember, she was tested in the garden. Test before the trust. I like that. Live like you mean it. Few things are often sacrificed to get your dream. Dreams are easily sublimated by work or home. And if we neglect them, they're called to us spades until eventually all that remains is a faint or echo of disappointment. Dreams deferred. That's why I said don't let your dreams go. Spirit said do not abandon your dreams. Believe in the impossible. Some of y'all might live to see the day. That's what he told us on that video. I told you on that short, it said, be confident that you will see the victory. In that book, it said, see, that's a false flag. Because in the book, it said that you might not get to see it. See, that'll cause fear in people that hear that. Some people that hear that. But it's 1 to 5 people that's going to hear that and go catch that false flag like I just did. It took me a second, but she said some of y'all might not get it. I wouldn't even read that part, but I guess it's relevant for me to break it down. That's the false flag. Some of you might not even see it. Now, Spirit said, be confident that you go see it in the land of the living. Because that's what some of y'all fear is, that you're going to pass away and not see those things that you desire, that God has showed you, that you done seen the vision. No, Spirit said you're gonna see it. Look, on and popping. 4-4. Dreams trying to get through to you. 4-4. Happiness, joy, relaxation. Spirit said relax. This is about to be on and popping. Cold heart, hot feet. Didn't he say don't be, what did he say? Go for it, but get that middle ground. False flag. It's time to get attention. Don't let them deceive you. Don't let them trick you out your spot. So it's not just time to get attention. It's time to have a party. 4-4 energy, celebration, fiesta. That flare energy, certain je ne sais quoi. feet to pavement. Do better. Do better t-shirt. They pledge, they're their vow. And they keep coming out. Vow again, they keep coming out. Let's see where we go with this. What you want us to break down? Spirit that ain't been broke down. Cause I feel like it said what he said. He said what he said. It's people deliberately trying to deceive you. Things have came up in your life deliberately meant to deceive you. Could have been health. Okay, so that's where we going with it. Health. Health. New place, successful changes, relaxation, joy. That's good. 5544 energy. Risky investments. Masculine energy. Definitely need to pay the cops and be the boss. Ward off some negative energy. Feminine energy. What y'all doing? Somebody around you is an informer. A well-known informer. A well-known informer. Chronic pain and hospice care came out in the pre-show of 10 swords. So I want to see what this chronic pain and this hospice care have to do with anything. Shows we need to see health-wise. What about this chronic pain? Chronic pain. Separation anxiety looking ass. No, but somebody could have chronic pain in the genital area. Could have something to do with their prostate or their uterus. Somebody could just have arthritis, chronic arthritis, like you have to take something every day to get relief if your mind ain't. With chronic pain in genital area, tubes, scrotum and prostate. Vagina. Virginia had came out in Viagra and penis is out here. Vagina. Uterus. That's on the health wise. But that's on the physical wise. On the spiritual level, like I said, separation, anxiety, detachment. Being tied up. The devil is in the garden. I told you that. The decision to free yourself. The devil and the lovers. Look, they both looking up at the same. This is giving me kind of like that lover's energy right here. It's like these two are different. And this person is like, I don't think I'm the match or whatever. Like somebody's thinking different. And then right over here with the separation anxiety and the devil is like, I already got a new victim. But it's somebody that is an energetic match. It's an energetic match though. So either somebody switching sides, leaving out their comfort zone to the garden, or somebody gonna stay in their comfort zone. I think that's the choice that somebody having so much problems with. But Spirit just told us, live your life on purpose. Like, what are you doing? Don't be stuck. Go. 8 of Wands energy. Run. Don't just go run. Don't just go run. Yes. Don't go run. Run to God. Run to the cross. Run to what you know to do first. Look, somebody run away from the false flag. Look. Somebody, the mask wearer, somebody that's one way, one time and another way in another time. Or actually away from two entities or situations that you know is not good. And run towards the cross, run towards healing. I forgot what the cross represented. I know they took it from the Ankh. I think that's feminine organs. I want to say, did somebody got a block in their feminine energies? Feminine. It's like somebody might not get as wet as they used to. Check out the description box. I don't think it's in this description box, but it could, something in this description box could help you. But I know a couple of description boxes ago, before the shift, that it was some things in there to help the ladies, help the gentlemen too with their issues. That's crazy. It's kind of, I ain't gotta say nothing. Let's move on. Let's keep going. The great with the magician. Intentions. Intentions. What's the real intentions? Real intentions. Intentions. Real intentions. Your commitment is being tested. The test before the trust. First quarter is just getting started. It's the opportunity again to take life by the horns. Look, start something new. Purple is all about dreams and visions and what you imagine. Look, be bold and make the first move, Spirit said. Be open to make the first move. A new start is coming. We just came off the new moon. We in energy, waxing energy now, right? Learning at a fast pace, gaining at a fast pace, having that strong desire to grow and do something different or new or adventurous. This is a test. How bad do you want it? Spirit say, take a good look at your life. Your life. Nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. But a dream without action is just a dream. Are you being consistent with what's true in your heart? No, that's what Spirit said. You need more discipline. Look, and it could be just needing to heal the heart from the past traumas. That Ten of Swords energy, what I was just talking about, that chronic pain and defeat. Hospice care, yeah, it just keep happening chronic over and over and over. It's time to heal. Separate yourself from things that no longer serve you. 5 steps. Look, Spirit say it'll be good for you. It'll be good for you. But don't force it. It's gonna happen. Look, some people are late bloomers. But you go get it. But you got to get out there. There's two sides. The big O or the bomber. Wow. That forward energy. You gotta pay the cost to be the boss. Red Bull gives you wings. Somebody not interested in something anymore. Something is strange to somebody. Look, somebody wanna rehabilitate. Change their mind. Somebody's trying to hurry up. Or spirit is saying hurry up. Let's see the true message. Watching, looking, perception, stalking. How y'all doing today? This Sunday, I was gonna take my time because I had time today. And I said I was gonna take my time, break this thing down. I really knew it was gonna be kind of deep. Especially when I saw that 9. 9 is all about karma and universal energies. Finding out like right now. Bringing people together. Bringing people together. Somebody coming together. I know that's right. You getting attention from somebody? Or you about to give attention to somebody? Let's see. What's the true message? Spirit. What's the true message? True message about this situation. True message about this change. This life-changing chapter. This cusp of the new chapter. Spirit, show us the true message about the cusp of this new chapter in life. The cusp of this new chapter in life. Show us the true message about being on the cusp of this new chapter in life. Finding out, didn't I tell you? Spirit-led cornbread fed. Finding out and change. Things coming to the light. Don't flip your wig. I must be talking to a female. Unless it's a male that wear wigs. I don't know. They wear them these days. I don't know if they call them wigs, though. I think my mom say they call them toupees for me. So I'm definitely probably talking to a female. Don't flip your wig. The true message. Somebody being free. Somebody could be going through a tragic ending. We said hospice, right? Somebody literally crossing over. But somebody literally having a change of mindset. Doing something new, being reborn. Somebody transitioning, somebody got a new frame of mind. The world, the wheel of fortune flew right over the wheel of fortune. Be aware of accidents. That's what I'm saying. Be aware of accidents at this time. Freak accidents. Signals, markers in the road. Drive with attention. Drive with intention. No organ while driving, none of that. Tragic endings and accidents is out here. The wheel, see the wheel of fortune, and wheel, that's what I'm saying, car accidents. Or if it's not a car accident, remember accidents at the house, around the house. True message, somebody freeing themselves from love or a housing situation or something they thought they been in for a while. Cutting ties and moving on. Shoot. The true message is time. Receive what you need. progression and arriving. Cutting ties. I feel like if somebody is cutting ties and moving on, that's what Spirit is saying. Be faithful in your adventure. What are you doing? Right? Is it time to grow? Somebody like really want to grow. 8 of Cups. Somebody's really feeling like they want something new. They've outgrown a situation. Yeah, it's time. That's one of the things that's keeping the situation that you no longer want, no longer feel for. The illusion that you're coming out of. That's what those urges, that's why those urges are coming. Needing to retreat. Cutting ties with fair weather friends. Moving on from things that you know don't serve you. Don't mean you're no good. True message. Meeting someone new, setting up a date, dating online, and getting back out there. Right over the dream card. It's time to get back out there. So you say, live your life like you mean it. Don't abandon your dreams. Your dream person is still out there. Or the person you with is still your dream person. Just a bunch of false, fake, artificial information that's came through, people throwing up false flags, trying to get you to step away. False flags, somebody trying to make your partner look unfaithful. Trying to make you feel like your dreams ain't dreamable, ain't achievable. Spirit says, stand up, you are the champion. Yes, get back out there. If they won't do it, somebody else will. Spirit says, set that date and go ahead and have that meeting. Have that encounter. Look. Party in the Knight of Cups. True message, spend some time with your friends, have fun. You happily single, you should live in the moment. That's what Chango just said, live in the moment. Did you know that you were single? If you've been distant from your partner been preoccupied, detached. Withdrawn, not merciful, missing in action, showing up distorted, showing up in warfare, making you paranoid. Spirit said you are single. You identify as single. We looked that up. Well, I don't know if I looked it up with y'all, but it was one of those things when somebody had said something and I had looked it up. And I looked up the definition of single, and single meant that you didn't have a regular sex life. And I said, it's a bunch of people that's single that don't even know they single. That's why Spirit said, fine-tune your love life. This is the time to fine-tune your family. Fine-tune how you want your life to be. This is a time to create it. You divinely guided. He said, go out with your friends. Go have some fun. You single. Why I'm hearing that's what Spirit say. He prescribing you some fun. He prescribing you some fun. Fun in the sun. Hi, Tina. The true message. Life partner, soul contract, partnership, and soul connection. Remember, that's what Spirit said. Don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams. Your dreams, that's a contract that you and the divine have. Don't give up on your partner. That's a contract that you and your partner have. Whether it's business, love, whatever it identifies as in your life. Don't give up on your partner. That we ask what's the true message. We gonna break it down though. That's just so far. Once we get deeper into it. Look, breaking it down, I told you. Me, you got a whole lot of options. You or them. Somebody in your environment. But you got options. The key. Dreams, you got a lot of dreams. A lot of options. Look. And Spirit is trying to deliver it to you. You have to be receptive. You can't be the zombie, the Queen of Pentacles. You got everything that you need except for the hands to receive it. The discipline enough to reach out. The discipline to ask for some help. And it's right there. The money management skills. Taking a new class. Humbling yourself. You got a lot of dreams that's different, that's far out. One night stand. And string along. Somebody don't need to be streaming along. That's a decision. I see a couple of decisions, so we gonna break it down. You got either to get back out there, spend time with your friends, or go on a date with your loved one. These are two different scenarios. Intimate and a whole bunch of people right at the party. Then you got the soulmate, the relationship contract, and a life partner. But then you got the one night stand, whole lot of options, and string along. Another decision. In the garden. And then you got the new beginnings and cutting ties. I feel like that's a decision. Somebody want to know, should they or should they not? So we gonna break them scenarios on down and see what the Most High have to say about it. Look, overall as a whole. Overall as a whole, initiation. Overall as a whole, you gonna get it. You gonna get initiated. You gonna assert yourself, be the future warrior. Do you have the ability to lead naturally? Yeah, you can't be impatient. Some of y'all been impatient, but Spirit said, Spirit about to renew somebody. I know it's only about 1 to 5 of y'all, so make sure you hit that bell, hit that thumbs up. You don't want to miss your message. He said he's trying to get your attention. He's trying to get your attention. Wow. So let's see. Let's pull. Cutting ties. Moving on. Hitting rock bottom. Hospice care. Feeling defeated. Feeling defeated. Spirit, what do you need to show us about new beginnings? Tragic endings. New beginnings, tragic endings. And it couldn't ties. Wow. New beginnings. New beginnings. Pay attention. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs that you're being given, both subtle and the ones you can't miss, the flags. And the ones you can't miss. Cutting ties, you see the signs. It said they'll help you move your best move forward in order for you to live your best life. And it's a personal tie. Something personal that you're doing or in your personal life. Not your work life, your personal life. Cutting ties. It say pay attention, pay extra. It say pay extra close attention. Because it's false flag. Remember when I said our flag have 50 stars on it? We looked and that bitch really had 47. And we like, oh, no. Because our flag got 50 stars on it. Spirit said pay extra close attention. Okay. Wow. I know I'm not going to like that one. Say reflection. You're being asked to reflect. Reflection is the mirror to your soul's growth. Yeah. Sometimes you remember what they did to you, what they said to you. You know what you've seen, what you experienced. Spirit said, cutting ties, you're standing on the edge of limitless potential. Just like that flamingo. The flamingo represents, when they stand on one leg, potential. With that 000 energy that we got today, it's almost like you still uncertain. And Spirit is like, pay attention to the flags. Practice patience. Remember, believe in the impossible. That means you have to see it through. It might not materialize for some of y'all just like that. It's like you have to see it through. Or you've been patient enough. It's time to move on. Look, it said it's not easy to do, but you're strong. And it's a reason why stuff not aligning. The sloth has been a long time coming. And it's because of shame. Burden. Putting guilt on yourself. Like somebody feel guilty for moving on, for freeing themselves, for living their dream. For going towards what make them happy. I told you somebody was trying to make somebody feel bad about moving towards a direction in their life, whether it was a new job, whether it's quitting their job, or whether it's dating somebody else, or whatever it is in your life. And if they not doing it to you, you doing it to somebody, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Let them move on. It's time to release making people feel guilty, or you feeling guilty for living your best life. Like, you can't help it, you go get your shine on. Spirit say you been by yourself long enough. Look, some people tired of being by themselves. Time to speak. Time to speak up. That's the devil's advocate. Right? Time to stand up. Time to speak up. Especially, and it's not hard, especially if it's several people that's coming against you. Like, you might have to make the announcement to your family. Look, this is what I'm doing. Your household or just your family in general, the roots is here. Well, it's time to make that change. We are the people. We can do it. Spirit said get motivated and excited to deliver the news. Spirit say be excited to deliver the news. Get motivated to deliver the news. It shows your maturity spiritually. Okay. He said, you'll be surprised how much support you have. Let's get some on this. Get back out there. Setting a date. The decision between getting back out there, setting a date, partying with friends, being happily single, or trying to get booed up. Well, what's the problem? Okay, they flying out. Outside influences. Pause. Step back. That's their withdrawing this time. Well, it's time to get back out there. Spirit say you done paused long enough. You done paused long enough. It's time to get back out there. Plan for your future. Some of y'all might have family reunions coming up or gatherings coming up. I hope it ain't a funeral, right? But a special event, like it say spend time with friends, get back out there. It could be something formal or informal. Go ahead and go. He said the only thing you should be worrying about is what you taking to the cookout. He said it's going to be uplifting. It's going to be uplifting. And you go find out some family secrets. You go find out some family secrets. And you go find some more people in your family that you actually have the same values with. Like I went to makeshift, it was just a small gathering, but it was special, the family. And I met one of my cousins. He didn't even know he had other cousins that close that was named us or whatever. And when we clicked it off, and to this day we still cool. You know, you never know who you go meet, your soul connections. Spend time with your friends. Special events, go and go to that family reunion. Give us something about getting back out there. Getting back out there, Spirit. Show us getting back out there. Ooh, reaching out. I told you, say you isolated yourself. It's time to get back out there. Been in solitude. You never know what kind of support you have. Get back out there. What else? Getting back out there. Ooh, be brave. You never know what you might come across. Discover. That's what it said. Discover. Trouble did come out. Living in the moment. What about living in the moment? That would be so helpful for us. Please and thankful. Thank you. Living in the moment. You still got to have a plan. Especially if you expanding, going abroad or something. But it says strategy and plan and living in the moment. That could be somebody's, that's what's stopping somebody from living in the moment. Like, they got to think of every little detail instead of just getting out there. Instead of just going. Like, they got to make sure they got this, the suntan lotion, the snacks, the this. They just want to jump, run, and go. We'll think about the rest when we get there. Spirit says somebody need to be brave. Reach out. Reach out to your friends. Reach out to your family. Reach out online. Take the first step. Discover new people, new opportunities, even if it's business, right? If it's that business meeting or that person that you're trying to partner up with, right? You still have to be brave. You have to reach out. And you have to take the opportunity. You say your actions have taken you to a new phase. Evolution, evolving, right? The cusp of a new chapter, evolution, expansion. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. Okay. It's time to make your world a little bit bigger. Get out there. Get that connection. Make that connection. Have fun. Yeah, you go meet some new people at the family reunion. New recipes. Oh, maybe that's why at the beginning I kept saying somebody trying to steal the family recipe. They want to know who made the potato salad. Who made the potato salad? Or this will be your opportunity to learn how to make the potato salad. But it say you've been putting off a decision to meet somebody new, to put yourself back out there. And it's time to expand. Look at that warrior spirit. Remember, we said that's what Spirit said. The next wave of warriors. This the test before the trust. Is that how is he gonna make you a steward over something big, and you detached from the small assignments? Spirit say you try to bring some people together. I know that's right. People that agree, agreeable people, abundant people, look, authentic people. You're trying to bring people together. I love it. Let's stay together. Somebody got a choice. Said open up, take the high road. Reach out. Open up, take the high road. Reach out. It's divine order. Seek the help of your angels. Seek the help of the assistant masters. Divine order. And that's how you get your expansion. It's about self-confidence and self-expression. Staying calm. Like, even though it might be happening all fast, especially when you're in an environment like this, you might run across somebody that you can sell your idea to or give your idea to, and everything is happening so fast. Spirit says, stay calm. Don't pretend to be something that you're not. And recognize the pretenders, right? Recognize the ones that want to steal your beliefs. Recognize the pretenders. The great pretender is out here. It was two knights of cups. I feel like one was a zombie and one was ready for war, dressed, suited, and booted. I feel like that's how you'll be able to notice the pretenders. One gonna be all about fun and being seen, and one gonna be all about work and leadership. You'll definitely be able to tell recognize the false flags, because if you're in a dating, you don't stick around. It's almost like gives me speed dating. Oh yeah, somebody want to work out and somebody just want to be nasty. Look, do you see the difference already? Somebody want to work out for good health and somebody want to work out just to be nasty. Passion. 666, resist temptation. Look for the beauty, not the booty. Yeah, somebody is definitely an asshole out here. You got Spain. You got sporty, especially if they got some money or something. Or they sporty, right? Remember, they want attention. They just want you on the tip of their tongue. They got some. I told you they got something to say. What? They got a river, a lake in Arizona. That's what I said. They got a lake in Arizona to sell you. Yeah, you might want to miss that. Yeah, that might cause misery. Don't do it. They got a lake in Arizona. Yeah, it's gonna be a bummer. Don't do it. Recognize the flags. Let's come out because we got this choice between the soul connection, all these options, these choices. Open up and listen. So don't just do all the talking. Actually give somebody a chance to speak their piece as well, right? And listen authentically. Don't listen to respond. Listen to actually hear what they're saying. Listen to hear what they saying. Look, that's to bring the balance. Divine order. That's to bring the balance. Judgment Day. Spirit said neutral is no longer an option. You're putting energy, too much energy in something that's not bringing returns. Obligations. False obligations. Those obligations not even your obligations. False flags. Trying to make you feel that somebody, that's that person that's trying to make you worry, or you can't leave me here without these bills. You can't leave me here without these keys. You can't leave me here without this work to do by myself. My business won't survive without you. The house won't survive without you. I can't live without you. Them false flags. Possessiveness, the devil. You know them because they unlucky. They can't hold on to nothing. They don't love themselves. Constantly in conflict. Overbearing. Let's see. Look, yes. Walk away from that energy. Somebody that is stealing your material and financial wealth. The Queen of Pentacles with her arms cut out. The zombie with her arms cut out. Spirit say follow your passion. Quit resisting and follow your passion. You're well aware of who is the soulmate and who is the one night stand that you string along. Okay, Spirit, what do you have to say about this soul connection? The soul connection. What about the soul connection? Wow. Wow, somebody got a soul tie. Spirit says it's time to release the attachments and stand your ground. Release whoever is trying to play you for this fool. Look, detach. And caring connection. Wow. It's somebody that you care about. We saw that Atlanta, somebody you constantly, that feel like you or them feel like you can always come back to each other. Right? Spirit said, no, you got to release that. It's time to let go. That's what it said. It's time to let go. It's limiting. It's limiting you. Remember, it's the one with the negative behavior. Spirit said, create healthy boundaries and speak up. That's what he said. Speak up for what you want. If they really care about you, they'll listen. Remember, listen, authentically listen, not cause conflict. They won't try to stop you or lead you in another direction. They won't try to make you detach from your dream, whether it's a lover or business, whatever your dreams are. They'll help you keep your dream relevant. They'll help you complete it. Spirit say release attachments to people that's coming against your growth, that's deliberately deceiving you. You know it because he said the flags. He said pay extra close attention to the signs that you've been given, even the little ones. He said stand your ground. Even though you love them, even though you care for them, they don't want to reform. They don't want to reform. They messing with somebody's prosperity. It's stopping. That's what Spirit said. It's stopping your prosperity. It's stopping your abundance. It's stopping your connection with the divine. Spirit said, take a chance and walk away. Stand your ground. You wasting precious energy on something that will not bear fruit. It looked like it's gonna bear, but it won't. He cursed the fig tree. Spirit said, walk away. And that's somebody you care about. You have a soul tie with, a partnership with. Remember, don't make somebody make you stay in a contract that you don't want to be in. because they don't want you to experience something new, because they're complacent with their actions. And then all the while, as soon as you let it go and step back, they move on to the next thing. What about these one night stand? What about the one night stand? One night stand. Pause. Take a step back. Somebody taking a step back from having one night stands, but taking the high road. Not stringing somebody along like, hey man, this ain't, somebody's no longer stringing along a booty call. We gotta listen and resolution. Whatever you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. It say, listen to your inner voice. I like this because it's the same energy. It's the same energy. It said, remember, resolutions don't always happen the way that you want them to happen. So that's them or you. And it could be something that's just been stringing you along that you know you needed to give up. It's a personal evil. A personal evil has been stringing, like you've been strung along by a personal evil, something that you've been doing in your personal life. Either the one night stands, or it could be anything that you're doing, overeating, over sexual. Just being mischievous. Something that's been annoying you, that you've been letting go on and on. Spirit says it's time for a new chapter, right? Pause. It's time for you to achieve the highest potential possible. Forgiveness, scattered energy. Yeah, you're giving your energy away to too many places, too many options. Too many places, too many options. It's time for the new chapter. What about the too many options? Too many options. Stuck in fear. Somebody, like I said, something is going on in somebody's personal life. They might actually need some assistance because healing and recovery is out here. Somebody might have to have an addiction of some kind. They might need to seek professional help. But not moving on is it's like being stuck to avoid conflict, being stuck just because you don't want to cause no confusion. Being stuck, acting fake. Remember, pretending it's all good and knowing that you don't feel good. And it's causing afflictions in your life. That death card, that death energy is out here. I mean, the devil energy is out here. That arthritis, being stuck stiff. Look, the obligations. Somebody making you feel like it's yours, but they not. It's a difficult road. You might feel like it's going to be difficult. But look, Spirit said if you study, if you plot, plan, and strategize and plan, and be brave, confident, assertive, that you can get through it. He said prepare. It's so funny because when we was getting ready and the eagle came out, it said prepare for training. Remember, I said something like speed dating, like it might not happen all at once. Like it's trial and error, right? So it's like it's all training to get to the main thing. It's all practice, like a Drake song. All them other people, they was just practice. They was just practice. We said, take a chance, jump in, take a chance. You can feel wherever you are, have you depleted. You or them. Depleted. It's time to jump in, take a chance. Look, have faith. It said somebody or something is continuing negative patterns. Never taking full responsibility. Spirit says step back and let things play out. Stringing along. Many options. Step back. Don't be an option. giving energy to something that's giving energy to other places, people, and things. Yeah, you deserve a fresh start. But you have to release. The art of sweet release. Be aware of living in the past, living in history, living the way that, yeah, wisdom. Be aware of living in the past. So with this wisdom comes reward and recognition. The root, the tree, past, present, and future. Moving from being skittish, scared, the deer energy, that die out. Always being the prey, that dies out. It don't last. That ego energy, that's the sacred truth. That your vision is powerful and your vision is to be played out. Prepare for the training. Prepare for the training. And a lot of information. A lot of information. Let's see what's the strongest energy that we go break down. Strongest energy that we go break down. Point us towards the strongest energy on this path of manifestation. Strongest energies. Strongest energy. Spirit shows what we need to see. Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and Nine of Swords. What are you trying to create? What are you trying to create? If you fail to prioritize, if you fail to live a well-balanced life, if you stay disorganized, you won't get the benefits. You won't get the level up. The Knight of Pentacles is responsibility. Taking accountability. Money. The main issues, money, health, healthy choices, healthy relationships. Healthy travel plans. Healthy developments, healthy movement forward, healthy changes. Healthier routines. Healthy businesses. If you are owner, business owner, healthier businesses. I know that's right. Let's see. Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. I'm going to pull out the finance angels and I'm going to pull out the romance angels and we'll break this thing on down. Even though romance is not out here. I seen somebody in the chat talking about their love life. Spirit did say we need to fine tune all of our aspects of life, right? Love, family, adventure, creativity, all of it. Just the most important is, what are you trying to create? Show us what we need to see. Show us what we need to see. That's a pretty picture. That's a beautiful picture. Seeing the sunsets. What good does it do knowing approximately where the treasure lies and never digging? That's what he said. Having a bank account with millions but never writing a check. Confirmation rules the nation. Or discovering the fountain of youth but never drinking it. You must live the truths you discover. Okay? If you claim you that, you're supposed to be that. Defy logic. Dream the impossible dream. Be the change. Dig, write the check, and drink eternally, one little step after another. There is no other way. Confirmation rules the nation. I love how beautiful they wrote that. And, you know, it came right up just as it said. Just like we've been saying, what's the point in dreaming the impossible dream? Right, either staying in your comfort zone or chasing your dreams, using this strong shift, this strong energetic shift from the divine, from the Most High. The wheel of fortune is divine timing to shift your future. Four of Wands. Shift from one way of living to another, a better, more stable way of living. What's the point of having all those dreams and gifts and opportunities and you never take the chance? Defy logic. Spirit told us to believe in the impossible. Your commitment is being tested. Are you who you say you are? Are you out here false flagging? Who are you? Who are you? Hold on, let me put these up, and then I'm gonna pull out the romance angels and the finance angels, and we'll see. Cause finances out here, we can't have no romance without no finance. You can't take nobody out on a date like this without no finances. You got to have some finances. When you go to the family reunion, you still have to, what potluck you go take, you still got to have some finances to buy the potatoes for the potato salad. Ain't no romance without no finance. Oh, I'll put that right there. True message. Is that the true message, Spirit? Ain't no romance without no finance. To the Pentacles, energy healing. It's justice for somebody to get this healing, the Fool upright. Yes, victory, promotions, public knowledge, public recognition, public victory. There go the Temperance card. What do you need to add to the mix? What you bring to the family reunion? What you put in that recipe? Put in that. They want to know. They want to know. You go give up the recipe to the potato salad? Do you eat everybody's potato salad or what? Let me know. Let me know. I want to know if you go eat the potato salad or do it depend on who cook it? Let's see. This is live life to the fullest. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving knight. Listen, the test is on the way. It's been a long time coming. Or you've been going through this test for a long time. And it's finally time to get what's yours. Finally time your strength, Page of Wands, victorious. Finally time to get what's yours. Finally time to come together, for everything to come together. Transformation, Tower moment, the Chariot. Can go either way. Spirit said no sense in holding on to the past. Clean up what you done messed up. Okay. Romance, angels, and finance. You can't have romance without no finance. And I like the angel cards. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button if you know me in real life. Hit that like button if you want to know me in real life. And hit that like button if you don't never want me to come across your screen again. Because over here we master manifestors. And whatever we want, that's what we get. Look, Spirit said it's worth waiting on. You deserve love. For one's energy, finances. God is your source, the power of prayer. Then he say, ask the angels. Seek the help of the angels. Work on your communication with the angels. Power of prayer. This situation, give this situation to God for uplifting, healing, and miracles. That's what we just said. Miracles, your dreams. Uplift somebody. I think that came up with that Queen of Wands energy. Uplift somebody, be uplifting. Show what we need to see about these finances, Spirit. What we trying to create. Nine of Swords energy. Love it. Successful funding. Do the work. Successful funding partnership. Pay yourself first. Detox your friendships. And eat right. Clear your debts. You might have been clearing your debts. You might have, but pay yourself first. Detox your friendships. That's what he said. Separation anxiety, leaving people or places behind that no longer fit anymore. Fuel your body with healthful food, organic food. Raise your energetic levels. I like that. Do the work. Successful funding and partnership. Allow healthy, supportive partners into your personal life and your career. And it's remember, the false flags are people, not just the people that's really hyping you up, not the people that's hyping you up just to get what you got, and not the people that's shoot down every idea that you have. Said healthy, helpful, supportive partners. Both people benefit, not just the one. Take a divinely guided chance and exercise to increase your energy and manifestation. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so that you can look forward to doing it. It said go outside, party with your friends. Choose a fun, meaningful. I feel like that's part of the decision too, right? Do you want to go on that date, that intimate date? Spend some intimate time with yourself? Or do you want to ditch your friends, go on that intimate date? Or do you want to go outside, go to the beach, go have some fun? It says whatever it is, make it meaningful to you. Don't let it come to a sleeper but a dream. And a dream is only something that you don't put the work into. Spirit said do the work and you will be funded successfully. You will be funded successfully. And you're going to have somebody there with you. It's not going to be a false flag. It's going to be real. Spirit said take a divinely guided chance. He said drink the water, not the Kool-Aid. Drink from eternal life. Don't drink the poison. Write the check. Write the check. Go do something you ain't never did before. Do something that's been nagging and urging you to do, but you might have been holding back because of your friends or your money. Spirit said, nah, ain't no holding back. You deserve it. You deserve it. All your desires you deserve for your desires to be met. I know that's right. Spirit, so we need to see about love, these love angels. Oh, right over the lovers, it said make the effort. Somebody's been deceptive though. It said pay attention to the flags. Romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. It's right by new love. Dun, dun, dun. Guess we have to pull on the old love and the new love. Look, make the effort. Free yourself. They do look like new love compared to these old stiff individuals, right? This looks very new. It say free yourself. That goes along with that message that we had. Remember, you can't be starting a relationship. The proof is in the pudding. If you want the new thing, you have to completely separate yourself from the old thing. You in attraction energy. Fell over the lover's cord. This spirit says it's time to take back control over your love life. Great love is worth taking the chances that you got it to take. Spirit said take a divinely guided chance. You in attraction energy. You got religious factors. It's influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path, the vows, right? Who you devoted to. For one's energy. What do you believe in? Do you believe in marriage? Do y'all believe the same things? Deception is out here. But it fell over, do the work. So it's like somebody may have been wearing a false mask. But it says somebody might want to do the work. It says take positive action, positive steps, divinely guided steps, consistently work on the relationship. See, that's what, if somebody was doing something wrong, they got caught or whatever, and then they repent, it's like if they want you back, then they have to consistently do the work, right? We talk about that all the time. The false flag is the apology that only come with flowers or chocolates or candies, love bun, anything they can, except for change behavior. So be aware, if somebody want to come back, they have been false. You'll know if they still false because they won't be consistent. It'll be the same thing. Retreat is out here. I think retreat came out in another one of the energies. Eight of Cups, that Eight of Cups energy. The Eight of Cups was in reverse. What's keeping you tied down? It said what's keeping the situation alive was the Eight of Cups in reverse. Spirit is calling you to retreat, disconnect. Eight of Cups upright. Abandon everything that you done outgrown. Abandon your fair weather friends. It's time to retreat. Do something for yourself. Look, it says allow your heart and sing to with joy and passion. Just like, that's what it said. Do things that are meaningful for you. You won't be joyful or passionate about it if it's, or excited about it if it's for somebody else. Right? Remember, judgment is out here. Karma is out here. Are you loving out of love? Is the passion reciprocated? It says allow supportive partnerships into your personal life. Into your personal life and into your career. Because partnership is out here in business and love. Or you attach, some people are attaching just to, for the symbol, attaching just to be attached. Remember the clout chasers. Could be somebody you've been knowing for a long time. I want to see who is this fraud that's deliberately trying to deceive you and lead you backwards, keep you stuck. Who is deliberately trying to deceive my viewers? Who is deliberately trying to deceive my viewers? We got a Libra that's biased. We got an Aries, 4-1, somebody in your family. If it's not a Libra, it's somebody with money problems or they mind on your money. Something about they trying to deceive you about some money habits, keep you baffled about the money. Aries energy. Celebration, done deal. Somebody trying to deceive you, make it seem like it's a done deal, something to celebrate, and it's not. It's a false flag. Somebody trying to make you feel like something is stable, and it's not a prosperous, and it's not a special, and it's not. Somebody trying to make you feel like something is peaceful and it's not. Somebody trying to make you feel like they playful. They monogamous and they not. They double-minded. We got Virgo. Somebody at work. Look, somebody that have something to do with what you're working on or at work. Enjoying rewards. Enjoying your rewards. That's that mouse energy on that 10 of Pentacles. Right? Somebody is trying to deceive you and stop you from getting the job or getting your rewards. Somebody's trying to stop you from crossing over. Yeah, somebody's literally trying to stop you from your goal, something, a work goal or a joint partnership, some joining together. They deliberately trying to deceive you from joining together. Who deliberately trying to deceive my viewers? We got a Leo. I told you, external factors. We got a Leo from the outside. Another Aries energy. Somebody that feel like that they stronger, they wiser, they smarter, they more whatever it is than you. But it's somebody on the outside that's looking in. Somebody trying to deceive you and make you feel like that you don't have, like your worth, you're not worthy, like those ideas are not worthy, like those solutions to the problems that you're trying to overcome is not worth, like it's not gonna work. They're trying to make you feel like it's not gonna work. Trying to make you doubt your confidence and trust in yourself. They don't want you to express yourself. They want you to stay quiet. They don't want you to expand. Oppression, 10 wands out here, oppression. Somebody, it could be somebody in your household, a mother figure, father figure, you know, somebody in your family that you live with. 10 wands is a strong threat. Strong threat. Terroristic threat. Those out 6 wands, the mass is like a community is trying to deceive you. It could be a home community, a work community, a travel community, somewhere you travel to. Yeah, somebody trying to change your mind about traveling. They're trying to deceive you about traveling or making that move, that transition. They're not happy for you at all. Queen of Cups, somebody that act like they is, but they really not. Acting coy. Scorpio energy. Acting like they don't know what's going on, and they really, really, really do know what's going on. They deliberately trying to deceive you. Libra, Aries, Leo, Virgo, Scorpio. It could be that Queen of Cups. That's that family member, that single parent, that single mother, that somebody that's self-absorbed with themselves, or auntie, a sister, cousin. That's somebody that probably really do need that to talk to somebody. It says seek professional assistance. Somebody definitely might need to seek some assistance, some help, because it's out here. Queen of Cups is usually somebody that somebody can talk to. Therapist, the therapist. If you in therapy, then be aware, pay attention to those flags, those subtle things they say. Remember, Spirit is saying that these people are deliberately trying to deceive you. Keep you coming back for your money. Or whatever it is that you got that they want. Let's see. The pathological liar is out here. Who is the pathological liar that keep on deception? It's right here by the household too. Somebody that you've been knowing for a long time. Somebody you live with. Somebody you party with. Somebody you graduated with. somebody that you felt like you could be comfortable with, but they are definitely not a friend. They are a liar. They probably lie about everything. Who is this person? Pathological is lie about everything. They believe their lies. Who is this out here believing their lies? Who is this out here believing their lies? We got Aries, Sagittarius, Pisces, that Knight of Cups energy, feeding somebody the ultimate fairy tale. It said that, yeah, it could be somebody that you had a quick affair with, that one night stand energy. 8 of Wands energy. Wild and free with the Joker right here. Somebody that, yeah, they out there wild. They do not think about nothing. But they lie about everything. Look, they lie and say it's in the mail, it's on the way, it's coming, it ain't gonna never stop. They lie about everything, whatever excites them. Especially if they trying to feed you the ultimate fairy tale, like you can have it all. You can have it all. Who is this? Sagittarius, Aries, Pisces. Sagittarius, strong Sagittarius with that 10 of Wands energy. Oh, somebody shake. They don't want me to seal it. They do not want me. Did you see that? Oppress, try to hold you down, trying to keep you stuck. Sagittarius trying to oppress you. Wow, pathological liar. They lie to hold you down, so that you want to discover the truth. Yeah, Spirit said be cautious. We got Aquarius, Libra energy out here. Be cautious, use your head. So I'm trying to play head games. They lie. I told you to play head games. Keep you from crossing over, to keep you from experiencing something new. To keep your chakra blocks, your crown. I always say protect your crown. They're coming after your crown. They're coming after everything you got. Look, especially if it has something to do with money and finances. They lie just to get some money because they feel like you have enough. Somebody lying about some money because they giving to multiple partners. They don't have enough. Use your head. They always coming out short. You always got to give something up. Spirit said being naive. They lie because they feel like you naive. Wow. Somebody that you have a bond with, somebody you just met, y'all in the same group, same interests, somebody that you know it. Somebody that didn't move fast, they moved fast on you. Pushed up on you. Real quick. Solid instincts. Yeah, I told you they know who you are before they knew. Somebody that knew who you was before they did. Cancer. We got Cancer, Taurus, Aquarius, Libra, Sagittarius, Pisces, Aries, Sagittarius. Double Sag. Yeah, somebody shattered somebody mind out here. Somebody blew somebody's mind because somebody stole something of value from somebody. Money. Who publicly supports you? Because these deceivers and these lies, okay, we know what they want. We know who they are. We done called them out. Right? Libra, Aries, strong, Sag, strong Libra. We got Aquarius out here, Leo, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Cancer. Now let's see who for you. Let's see who publicly supports you. Who really ride? Who really ride? We got a warrior out here that's honest. They really ride for you. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else that support you in public? Support you in public. Okay. Yeah, even when you ain't around. That's what I'm talking about. King of Pentacles. Even when you ain't around, they support you because you excite them. We got a Knight of Wands. Somebody's made quick developments. Maybe somebody that have to travel. Somebody that's done made a change. But somebody's definitely honest. You know, this ain't the deceiver. Right? This is somebody that says it's honest. This somebody is like a rock star. This somebody that it says need a nap. They work, don't stop. This is the person that's uplifting, that supports you, that's courageous. They probably work a lot. They say they don't like to listen. Queen of Wands energy. Need a nap, don't like to listen. Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius. It's an Aquarius that got an iron grip onto you. They support you in public, even though they might have some destructive habits, or you might have some destructive habits, but they still support you. Like they down for you, whatever. No matter what you're doing, this is what we doing. We got Virgo out here. It says you have it all. Take pride. It's somebody that do have enough, that do have a sense of ethnic out here that's well enough that you can change the game, and they take pride in speaking up and supporting you in public. They say you got it all. They feel good about supporting you. We got an Aries out here that's setting aside they priorities, setting aside their concerns to support you, make you a priority. I know that's right. Somebody that help you plot and plan. Like I said, the false flagger is going to be somebody that always shoot down your ideas. This person go not only help you materialize your ideas, but they go put their stuff aside just to help you get your stuff going. And we had a Gemini out here. This Gemini might work in the mental or help somebody with like mental health. This Gemini support, like they're advocate for men. This Gemini know it ain't no quick fix, no magic solution. So this Gemini supports you regardless. They want to help you create. Nine of Swords and energy. This Gemini that supports you when things look down. They'll uplift you. That's their uplifting friend. These people that support you in public, they're very uplifting. They very work orientated, relationship orientated, goal orientated. Right, they'll help you cross over. They're not going to help you stay stagnant. Yeah, they declare, I tell you, in public. They make declarations no matter who they may feel uncomfortable. Okay? Especially if you've been knowing them for a long time. Who is this with this chronic pain? We got Pisces. We got Cancer. We got Libra. We got Virgo. We got any fire sign. Gemini. Leo, strong Leo. If it's a fire sign, strong Leo. They going through a real struggle right now. Capricorn. Don't lose hope, Capricorn. Libra. Aries. And Gemini. Chronic pain. Mental anguish. Foot pain. Child pain. Somebody's neighbor is a pain. Somebody's job is a pain. A constant pain. Somebody's home life is a constant pain. Somebody constantly want to get rewarded. Finances. Somebody's finances is in pain. Look, the root of 10,000 things. Health. There's a lot of health stuff going on. I need to pull another one. Yeah, nagging pain. Nagging pain and somebody hearing voices. Mental pain, physical pain. It's a lot of physical pain out here. 7 of Wands. It look like diabetes or something, or just overdoing something, right? It's like this overindulgence, overdoing something. Let me pull one more. Since we done narrowed it down, chronic pain. Chronic pain. The Hermit's back pains, intestines. I told you mental. Can I tell you something? I have racing thoughts, anxiety. We got arthritis again with the world, kidneys. Oh, those genital systems. Remember I said something about the tubes, the urethra. The world is the urethra. So that made me, I think only men have urethras. I don't know. I'm a woman. I don't think I have a urethra. I think only men have urethras. We got glands, a glandular problem. Somebody, anal sex, kidneys, and intestines. Intestines is out here twice, but just not any intestine. It's the large intestine. So chronic pain. So I guess if you having pains, it's the large intestines. I don't know what the large intestine, but it's all to get rid of bile and stuff. Check out the description box, because that description box had a lot of stuff about bowel movements and clearing out the bile from blood and all of that kind of stuff. And this is kind of giving that type of energy. So yeah, or could be have something to do with something that you ate or have eaten. But remember, defy logic, be the change. My phone is about to die, so what time is it? Oh, it's not even dark 30 yet, so I may be able to come back and see you guys. I don't know. Spirit-led cornbread. Till next time, y'all. Namaste.